Welcome to another Casted Games, and it's my own game, Smurfing Games. Alright, Aqua plays 5. This is me, HRE versus HRE, and good news, I figured out how to use the the GPU. I didn't realize that the GPU was not enabled on my laptop, so that's why my game was so slow, so laggy. I enabled the GPU, so now it's running so much better. Still, the graphic is kind of terrible. The Wi-Fi is not as good as Ethernet, and the mouse is different mouse than my PC mouse, so everything is a little bit awkward. But we're getting so much better. No more crazy lag in game. The lag sometimes it can happen is because of internet, but not because of the computer anymore. So huge relief. Now it feels so much better to play on that laptop. So yeah, I'm very excited to play more games with Off-Civs. So today I experimented, like I really stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit more. I played Chinese, and I played Mongol for the first time as well. I think I played Chinese for the first time as well, right? Both. I never played those in 1v1, in quick match nor ladder. So yeah, first time for me. But the first game is HRE. I thought I was okay with HRE. So let's see what happened in this game. I was the red. Let me just speed up the game and I'll go to the interesting part. What happened here? Why is it dark? Okay. Speed up. So we went for a little bit different build. And I'm gonna show you why is it in free camera. Oh my god. Okay. He went for a mine belt, as you can see there. I scouted his mine belt, so I thought, okay, he's going for something aggressive. So I wanted to do exactly to match exactly what he does. I wanted to build a lot of units in feudal age, so I can match his military power. But kind of, I got a bamboozle because he just rushed straight into castle after that. Let's see. I went for the Arkham Chapel because I believe what Beastie said, that the Arkham Chapel should be better in any situation, almost. So yeah, I went for Arkham Chapel, and let's see. Trying to scout around his base a little bit. Go to barracks and the archery range. He has some units on the map already, so I was alerted. But there's nothing he can do just yet because he cannot attack into my base with those units. I was just massing units and scouting him, seeing if he's adding on more production. I saw archery range. I saw that he was mining so much gold. And it didn't hit me that he was going for castle. I was like, okay, he's getting so much gold. Is he going for mass men at arm? But no, he was going straight for castle, and I had no plan. I had no plan to go to castle anytime soon. I was like, I'm gonna build as many units as possible, and maybe fight him. Okay, I scouted that he had a mill in the middle of the map, so I went there. Denied his mill. That was nice. Actually, let me see his unit count. I want to see how we compare against each other. I have 32 villagers, and he had 28. We had way more villagers. Look at that. We had way more villagers, and his supply is so much lower than us. So our economy should be better, right? Should be better without without this Manviak. We had Arkham Chapel. We get a boost on all the farms and the gold as well as the food. So we should have been in a very good position. But the problem is, I was still massing units. I was not planning to go into castle at all. Like, I was adding more and more production. I was trying to push him. Was I researching that? There you go. Siege engineering. I was trying to push him with siege with rams, And he, on the other hand, was actually going into Imperial in a bit. But here we go. We can see the push coming in. He's picking up all the relics on the map. I just completely ignored the relics. Yeah, he had 2 in there in the cathedral already. So yeah, very good. Good job by him. He's trying to do some damage here. He didn't have enough military just yet. We'll see. Okay, it was pushing the archery range, but the repair is too good. You cannot do any damage to his building unless you have at least 3 rams, I think. Alright, so he's pushing in. He's trying to repel me now. He has a bunch of crossbowmen. They're fantastic against the men at arm. Plus, he has better upgrade, I assume. I think he has only +1. Okay. Yeah, they're only +1. Yeah, I thought he would get more upgrades. What the hell? Yeah, the mine vehicle, he didn't get upgrades. Yeah, he didn't get upgrades. So why did you get this landmark? Okay. So he played pretty terribly here. And somehow I lost to him, so that means I was even worse. Alright, so here I wasn't very confident. Because I thought he had better upgrade, but actually it's just the crossbowmen were doing a great job here, killing all my men at arm. But either way, he had a 1 upgrade advantage over me, so there you go. Also, right, maybe because his men at arm are in castle, right? My men at arm are early. There you go. That's the difference. That's why he's. I forgot that there's this always difference. His men at arm is much stronger all around, not just attack, not just upgrade armor, upgraded weapon, but it just as a whole, has more HP, has more damage and armor overall. So yeah, my units were just trash against his units. Feudal units just cannot compete with the castle heavy units. So I got deflected here. It went really well for him. He had a free gold income very easily. Like, I denied his gold, but it doesn't matter. He had a free gold. So much gold coming in. So here you go. He's pushing me back. He didn't go greedy. Didn't really go, overextend and attack into my base. He's very smart. He's playing very smart here. And oh, there you go. He went for a raid. So look at this play. It's so smart. It's going around, attacking me from behind. I didn't realize that at all. That's so smart. We have 2 towers here, completely useless. And now I was going for the Burger Palace. All right. So here is a pretty brutal fight here. Like, my units just didn't do anything against his units. That's so sad. Couldn't do anything against him. Look, his upgrades are kicking. I had upgrades, but they're not enough. 48 workers. He had 46 workers. Okay. In terms of worker count, we are still ahead, but the problem is he's so much faster. He aged up like 5 minutes earlier, faster than us. And he had all the advantage. Now he disrupted our economy, and it's a very difficult game. But still, because he didn't have enough workers, it kind of allowed me to stay alive. If he had, if he managed to build as many villagers as I did the whole time, which he could, then he probably could have killed me, just straight up killed me. But instead, I had the ability to rebuild all the military units and drag the games longer. Alright, let's speed up because a little bit of idle time here. We were both kind of camping. Oh, as I was saying that, I was actually attacking. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if the in-game sound is too loud. Sometimes when I hear it, I can't hear myself. Alright. Should be much better. anyways, he's got a keeps. This is being very defensive here. You know, playing smart. Step by step, getting gold as well. I was trying to find an angle to attack him and maybe, you know, push him again. Just as I was pushing, I think he went into Imperial. Yeah, there you go. He's aging up. So yeah, he had a huge advantage over me. Look at the supply. I had a big supply lead, right? But there, you know, my units were just not as good as his units, unfortunately. I was trying to capture the secret site, and what I should have done was to just go straight into Imperial myself, and then probably we would be on equal footing, but instead I went for heavy military. Still, I was still massing units, and he just stayed. He stayed very. You know, he has a keep. He's very smart, so he knows that there's no chance that I could kill the keep just yet. Plus, there's the emergency repair thing. It's basically impossible for me to kill that keep. So yeah, he's very safe to stay on lower unit count. And he would trade much more efficiently here. I tried to attack from this angle. Didn't really work out. And what happened here was the game started to lag, to spike. Like the game just froze right here. And it took like 20 seconds to recover, and the units were just running around, running amok all over the map. Like because all the actions, all the commands were queued up, and they kind of got released all at once. So it was super weird. That kept happening for the rest of the whole game. So all the rest 10 minutes was what played in huge lag and spikes for some reason. I don't understand. So very chaotic. Like this is a manifestation of what the lag was like. My units was going back and forth, hesitating, all this stuff. So yeah, I was focusing on this fight here, speed up, but I was taking pretty bad trade because there's Keep. He has much better units, much stronger units. He's building towers over here, playing very smart here. 78 workers versus 86 workers, caught up in terms of workers as well. So all he needs to do is to mass more units. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the production. Look at the farm, the economy. He is playing so much better than me at this stage. It's like, yeah, cannot compare this. I had a secret site. I kind of hoped that I would, by attacking him, I would distract him enough that he would forget the secret site, so I would win a cheeky secret site victory. But he actually remembered to take it over. So yeah, there's another keep. I threw most of my units on that keep, which was very sad. At this point, it looked kind of okay for me still. Wow, he just sniped all my magna with gunpowder units. That's crazy. Yeah, the emergency repair kicked in. There's not much we can do here. We're still ahead in terms of unit count. Units trickle in all the time, but they're not doing great. They're not doing that great. Alright, so at this point I was like, yeah, let's just snipe on his landmark instead. And there you go, he shifted his attention. He was like recapping. He realized that I was getting really close to secret site victory, so he started to capture the secret site. Very smart. It also intercepted my reinforcements. It's like a one stone two birds move. It's a perfect move by him. So here we had a huge lag. I tried to move them back, I couldn't, because the command just didn't, you know, the game just doesn't register the command, so it massacred me. And also what happened was actually it showed that my opponent has left the game, which puzzled me a lot. It said, the system, the gray writing said my opponent, his name, whatever his name, Kordesh 85 has left the game, has left the match. And I was like, what? Did he just disconnect or something? But it didn't happen. He was still in the game. He kept playing. So I got bamboozled by the game itself. the server, whatever happened in this game, it was super weird. There was so much lag, so much spike, and there's connection issue. I reconnected like twice or something. There's the yellow writing says you have reconnected successfully and blah blah blah. It was so weird. I wasn't even sure if he was in the game at all. But yeah, I went for the landmark snipe, and I almost got it actually. I just didn't have enough melee units. I think maybe he had a little bit lag as well because he wasn't reacting to it. Okay, now he's reacting to it. So yeah, he had a way better units. He could just eliminate me. He could just wipe out my units over here. This is not enough to snipe the landmark. Far from enough. This is like a 30-minute arm. Far from enough. And meanwhile, I was building up army back home because he cut off my reinforcements. There's nothing I can do. And I click on his TC, trying to get a cheeky landmark victory, but just look at all the cannoneers. They're just shooting everything down. By the way, in game this was in fast forward because of the freeze. This whole massacre would happen within like 1 second. It was like in fast forward, like a very comical fashion. But yeah, couldn't manage to snipe that, and I GG out, I think. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I thought I could still had a chance. I went for the Imperial Age now, but it was too late now. I was already very dead. Oh, you see this? This happened because I queued up a command to get all my units to kill his landmarks. But this command happened so much later because of the lag that the whole army has already been wiped out. And I started Imperial Age, and then only now these units were moving out. That's how much lag it was. It shows exactly how much lag it was. Crazy lag here. So yeah, it's pretty unplayable. I still tried a little bit. I mean, if I was Beastie Cutie, I think I still had a chance. But I was not Beastie Cutie. There's no way I could win that game. There you go. That was the first game. Pretty interesting. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Flank friends. Here we go. So second game was pretty quick because I was going for a little bit of cheeky all-in. I was playing Chinese for the first time. So the one unit that I was most scared of, okay, there are two units that I am most scared of. One is Nest of Beasts, the other one is Juggernaut. So in this game I tried to go for Juggernaut all-in, which I have suffered a few times on ladder. So yeah, let's see, how did I do? Let's speed up the process a little bit. So I just learned the fact that Chinese Scout has a bigger, like a longer vision range than other scouts yesterday. So that's something new for me. Pretty interesting. So my opponent was like, "Are you Smurf? Are you smurfing?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, I am smurfing." How did you know that? People actually know. They probably looked me up. They saw, okay, I had 6 games. 6-7 games, lost 1, and maybe it's a smurf. Yeah, you can call that a smurf. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's see. So I went for the Barbican. Look at the sheep. Look at the amount of sheep I can get as a Chinese scout. It's crazy. You get so many sheep because you see the sheep ahead of time. You can just go ahead of your opponent's scout. There's nothing you can do. So there you go. My plan was to just get another landmark as soon as possible to go to Song Dynasty. It's pronounced Song in Chinese. Not Song, but whatever. I was getting some free food on the maps. And what else? Let's see. Double archery ranges. I don't think he scouted me, but he went for exact counter of whatever I was good of Jugonu. He went. Look at this. He didn't scout at all. He was turtling at home, but he went for like a mass stable, which is crazy. Look, he's building 2 now, but he built like 8 in the back like this. What the heck is that? Is he map hacking actually? There you go. He scouted a little bit. I'm not sure if he sees it. I don't think he knew. Maybe it's a blind counter. Maybe it was like a plan that he had before he go into the game. He already had the idea of going into mass knights, Castle Age. Maybe. All right. So at this point, I was massing. I thought I had enough Jugonu, and I was just going. I was going in. He was picking up relics. And I was pushing in. Let's see the unit. 46 workers, 43 military, 42 workers, 12 military. He had a very little military unit, but they are all knights. 12 knights. He just built pure knights army. It's crazy. And these knights actually wipes out my units. Easy peasy. Even though I had a spearman in the mix, it just didn't help. His knights is so much better. So strong. Castle knights. He's too strong. Look at the spear, just got wiped out. Jugonu doesn't do damage to him. Let me see. Yeah, it's so easy. He defended that so easily. Yeah, and the knights are on top of my Jugonu. There's nothing I could do. The only thing I could do was to tap out. He had more knights than Jugonu I had. So yeah, maybe I should have target firing a little bit, but in the end, you know, the number is what matters. All right, that was the second game. A little bit try a little bit cheeky. Is he? What is this screen? What happened? Try a little cheeky cheeky all-in. All right, last game. Whew. So we played against 2 gold players, and now we're finally facing a silver player. Wait, he's back in gold again? Okay, nice, good for him. he was silver when I played him. Good for him, he's back to gold. All right, so it's a Mongol versus Abbasid. Mongol is probably the least favorite civ of mine. So I was really stepping out of my comfort zone. I was like, okay, let's just try this thing. Let's just play this once, for at least once, right? We want to play at least once. All right. So I was hesitating a little bit. The plan was to tower rush him, obviously, and that's exactly what I did. Tower rushing. I was scouting around his base, seeing what's up, where I could strike, where I could build towers to harass, being annoying. What's the best strategic point to tower rush? Yeah, double scouts. Okay, so I already sent out my villagers. There you go. I sent out my villagers very early to build towers. One is between his wood line. I should use free camera. There we go. One is between this wood line. So actually that denies that wood as well. I just need vision here. And he just shifted his villagers a little bit to rotate around the wood circle a little bit. So actually it didn't take much damage here. Just being a little bit annoying, that's it. And meantime I was denying his gold as well. Speed up a little bit. He didn't have barracks. He couldn't, you know, defend or anything. He has to age up. He has to wait for the age up to get archery ranges. Right, I got another one here as well. Very cheeky. I was still in H1. I got 4 towers around his base. Almost all the towers are shooting arrows. Okay, some spearmen came. I was mining gold, and I was looking for more food. I was looking at this later. I was getting that one. Alright, so I think I queued up this guy to get the deer. But this is a very long walk. Maybe yeah, it wasn't him. Maybe another villager. But anyway, we're still here. We're still doing damage. Look at this. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Okay, I was riding my spearman over here. It's been super annoying. 25 versus... I have way more. Look at this, 25 villagers versus 15. I think he just panicked and he just forgot to build villagers. I think that's what happened. I think. Okay, he didn't research fresh food stuff because he didn't have enough gold. I torched down his mining camp. Actually, I got a resource from that as well. That's pretty neat. He had a lot of scouts. So he's that's why. Oh, I see. That's why he has so many scouts, because... And he didn't have enough workers because he spent all the resource and the time to build scouts instead of villagers. That's why he's so behind in terms of economy. That's not what you want to do. That's absolutely not what you want to do. That was terrible. Or is it? I don't think you should sacrifice villager build time to build scouts, right? I'm not expert in terms of, tower defense. If you know more about this matchup, let me know in the comment section. I don't think this is correct move. Like, he sacrificed so much. Look at his worker count so low. He's already suffering a lot by taking damage from the towers, and now he's okay. He got archery range. That's what you need. That's what you need, an archery range. That's how you defend the towers. But I guess maybe the towers were up really early. I mean, scouts does really well against the towers though, so at least there's that. And meantime, I was aging up. Casually aging up. Oh, I didn't get a deer just yet. I think it was this villager here. I commanded him to build a GURP. Anyways, eventually he's gonna break out. Eventually he's gonna take down all the towers, but not without a little bit of struggle here, because I had a lot of spearmen here. I was being super annoying. I was microing back and forth a little bit because the economy back in my base were basically running on autopilot. Everything's automatic, so it was very convenient for me. I had huge gold bank. All I needed to do was to get food. There you go. The bird is down. So I was able to spend a lot of attention on this little skirmish. So yeah, a little bit back and forth, trying to target down his archers. And when the scouts are near, I just release all the spearmen and try to poke him to death. Look at this. Killed 2. Oh, killed 1 only. Okay. Oh, killed the other one. Okay, nice. Alright, so I was still targeting down his archers. And now I target down this low health scout, because I can delay the tower's death. And now retarget on the archers, drop them away, and then I release the spearmen. Just keep doing this, being super duper annoying, and he's forced to react. He's forced to micro at the same time I do. Otherwise, he would just die. He would just lose all his units. Okay, I had 9 villagers idling here. Probably send them to no. Okay, I didn't send them to deer because I already sent a bunch of guys to the deer. I sent them to the boar, I think. Yeah, they went for the boar. Which gave me a huge food boost. It was pretty cool. He still didn't research the fresh food stuff, so yeah, he's suffering greatly from the tower rush. Yeah, I think he panicked a lot. He's sacrificing villagers because he ran out of scouts. So that basically stalled his economy by like 1,000 years. Look at his villager count is still 16. Like, at the first earlier stage of the tower rush, it was 15. Now he's still at 16, and he's gonna lose more villagers. Look at this. This is so sad. This is not how you want to defend. He's building more scouts. Oh my god. You're already pulling your villagers, and you're still building scouts. Come on. This is so sad. It's 14 villagers now. Okay. Eventually he's gonna clean this up. Of course. And behind this, I was gonna age up to the next age. Let's see. Yeah, very close. I was very close. I got a market, trying to trade a little bit to speed up the age up process, and I was going for the Lancers. Castle Lancer from Mongols is really savage. They can kill villagers super fast. All right, so that's all he had here. A bunch of archers and 2 scouts. And he had nothing else. Like, okay, let's see. He's desperately trying to get more gold to age up, maybe. Still hasn't researched this. This is like the single most important research for abbasid in early game. In the whole game, makes your villager cost less. 50% less is crazy, insane. Right, that's the upgrade that you should get as soon as you age up. But yeah, he's so scared. He's building a tower. He's building a tower. I mean, he wasted so much potential. He wasted all the labor time onto defense. Very sad. 17 villagers, so only 17 villagers, and I was in castle. He is far from it. I have 40 villagers, so oh my god. Mongol game is crazy. Mongol is crazy, man. Alright, Lancers out. Produce, use double production. So 2 pairs of Lancers. Very fast. Mongols. Kind of OP. Mongols can do so many crazy things. And there's nothing you can do to punish them. Alright, Lancers coming in. He knew this, but still it's very difficult for him to defend. Alright. 43 villagers, 23. We need a second TC. Let's speed up. Lancers coming in, doing some damage, killing a lot of villagers. And I was sending two groups of Lancers attacking at the same time, so distracting him a lot. So I actually managed to kill a lot of villagers here. I brought him back to 20 villagers. Oh my god, what a massacre! Yeah, it's kind of Mongol is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good civ. Can be so aggressive. Look at this. Oh. And I was getting his berries. He's stonewalling. More harass, and build up my army back on home. I had siege workshop as well. I was going to build mangonels. Alright, free camera. Let's see what's happening here. Chasing me down desperately. Walling off with stone. He should wall this part as well. He didn't wall that. Yeah, he's so behind. 53 versus 23. 30 villagers ahead. And, yeah. Let's speed up. Just getting more and more resources on the map because I knew I had a map control. There's nothing you can do. Lancers going in, attacking on different fronts, being super annoying. So all I need to do is to be annoying. Oh, he's trying to chase down. Oh, he barely didn't catch them. Okay. Got a second TC finally. Does he have this fresh food? Okay, he finally researched that. Okay. I was getting some towers. I was getting monks. I was picking up relics and capturing secret sites. And building a huge army in front of his base. I was going in front of it. I don't know if he sees it. Okay. Okay, he actually sees it. Yeah, he saw it. I think he just tapped out. the Lancers is so annoying. Like when I play versus Mongols as French, I suffer. I suffer mentally. It makes me hate this game. All right. Oh, he sees my whole army. I was using trebuchet to siege his towers, but yeah, that's it. GG. And pretty cool. Like Mongol is actually really versatile. It's really cool. I'm not sure about this playstyle if it fits me. I prefer French. You know, obviously French is more fun for me to play. But this Mongol game is pretty interesting. Like, it makes me realize, oh, I can actually do this. It's like, it's just like, you know, the pro gamers, they do this kind of aggression. They tower rush and they age up behind it. It's kind of interesting concept. But yeah, that's the game, and we're still in gold 2, so that's good. And I'm gonna play more, so stay tuned for more gold level Off-Civ Ladder games. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe. See you in the next one.